Welcome back. We're here to preview Saturday afternoon's Premier League game between Chelsea and Hull. Matt, Chelsea, they're still top of the table, but they suffered their first defeat last weekend.
Yeah, disappointing result, wasn't it? I think everyone was talking about the unbeaten run. Could they do it? But I don't think it was ever likely. Even at this stage of the season, still a lot of football to be played. That's obviously gone now. It was a strange game, wasn't it? The first half, bits and bobs Chelsea had in the final third. Newcastle were dangerous. Newcastle obviously went 2-0 ahead. You felt that Chelsea were going to get a point when Drogba scored, but never really sort of transpired. Newcastle, did they deserve it? I'm not sure. Draw would probably been a fair result, but Mourinho obviously came out after the game, blamed the ball boys and stuff like that, like he seems to do when they lose. But this disappointing result, that's for certain, and they want to get back to winning ways.
Certainly, yeah. And I think in that game, they were missing Nemanja Matic. He was suspended in midfield. That was a big blow for them because he's been such a key player for them this season. He's been fantastic in that sort of holding role, and he returns here, but they lose Fabregas to suspension. And even though this season they haven't had any major injuries to deal with, they've been sort of quite lucky in that regard. When you look at all the other top teams, Arsenal, we know they have a lot of injuries. United, they've had so many. Obviously, City now they've lost Aguero. All the other top teams have had serious injuries to deal with, and even though Chelsea haven't, these little things like suspensions. So even though missing missing Matic there definitely didn't help them, and now they're missing Fabregas here. It's little things that are starting to affect them, but they have been pretty lucky with injuries.
They have been. Let's talk about their form overall. I mean, they've had such a strong start to the season, but they're actually 3 points ahead of City now, which is incredible. City have sort of come on the outside, haven't they? They've had a really good run themselves. Chelsea drew at Sunderland, didn't they? Obviously lost at Newcastle. Couple of bad results here and there. People were talking about them winning the league. I mean, I personally thought they'd win the league by 10 points. I still think they'll win the league, whether it'll be that much. But just need to be a bit careful, because if they were to drop points here, I don't think they will, but if they were, City played Leicester, you probably fancy City to win that game, and then it's all of a sudden 1 point, 11 on points, and over the Christmas period, lots of games.
Yeah, but this is a game, they go into it and they're definitely favourites to win. Obviously, Hull City, they're down in the bottom three now. They've been on a terrible run of form. I think it's only one win since the opening day of the season, and like in their last game, it was really disappointing the way they sort of, they've welcomed West Brom, who are equally out of form at home at the KC, and they couldn't even score. A 0-0 draw. They're the sort of games you have to be winning. And now in the bottom three, Steve Bruce, you look at the sort of team they've got, and you think they should be probably pushing for sort of a mid-table finish. But the way they've been going, it's really disappointing. And you look at teams like QPR, Burnley, who are starting to improve, and Hull. If they keep going the way they are, they're going to keep getting dragged down. And it's really dangerous times for them.
I think at the start of the season, no one really had Hull down, did they? As a team that would be in trouble, you sort of fancied them to finish maybe 12th, 13th. Start of the season, like I said, they won on the opening day of the season. Since they only won 2 games, they've won all season, which is just not good enough, for a team that has got so much quality. They bought a lot of players in the summer, didn't they? But like Ben Arthur, Ramirez, who's back for this game from suspension. But no one's really sort of hit the ground running, have they? Is struggling, and they go to Chelsea, and I don't think they've ever won Chelsea, have they, in 20 games, so in the Premier League, so it's not great for them.
Not at all. And do you give them any chance here?
I don't know, unfortunately. I don't think it'll be sort of a hammer in, but it'll be the Chelsea. Chelsea have done it a lot this season, haven't they? They've scored early against teams. I think they did it against West Brom. They've done a couple of other games where they score 2 goals early, games over, and apart from there, I think it will be 2-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, I do completely agree. I think 2-0, and like you say, even though Hull, they'll go there knowing it's so hard to get a result there. They'll try and shut Chelsea down as much as they can, but I think their quality will tell, and I think I'm going to go for a 2-0 as well. So both fancy Chelsea to win this one 2-0. Thanks for watching.